Today we will talk about the currently strongest entity in Honkai Impact 3rd, the Cocoon of Finality. This entity has shaped worlds, transcended time, and continuously tests humanity. But what exactly is it, and why is it so significant? Before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. The Cocoon of Finality stands as the most powerful force in the Honkai Impact 3rd universe, revered as the only true Harsher core and an imaginary singularity. Its power extends far beyond any other entity, but what makes it so unique is that it operates as a massive Harsher core, with all other Harsher cores merely being reflections or shadows of its immense power in different dimensions. At the heart of its mystery is its connection to all Harsher authorities. In essence, the Cocoon of Finality is the singular source from which every Harsher core in existence is derived, making the Harsher of Finality the only true Harsher in Honkai Impact 3rd. This connection means that the Cocoon of Finality doesn't just oversee the Harsher powers we've encountered, but it also orchestrates them, effectively controlling all Honkai energy flows. In other words, every Harsher power seen in Honkai Impact 3rd can be traced back to Finality. But why does the Cocoon of Finality exist? Otto once described the Honkai as a corrective system within the imaginary tree, a force meant to test and evolve civilizations. Kevin mentions that Finality aims to embrace humanity, suggesting that it's not here to destroy us, but to push humanity towards evolution. In chapter 34, Tesla gives us more insight, likening each Harsher's emergence to an embrace from the Cocoon of Finality. Essentially, each new Harsher acts as a trial, a test to determine if humanity can evolve in the face of hardship. If humanity fails to evolve, Finality's embrace becomes all-encompassing, resetting everything in a trial and error fashion. The Cocoon of Finality holds another ominous power, the authority to reset entire worlds. In chapter 32, we learn that the Cocoon can create multiple bubble universes from the impact of its resets. This Samsara cycle, or cycle of rebirth, allows it to rewrite timelines, undoing previous failures to initiate another trial. This cycle of Samsara is at the core of the Honkai universe, where failures are not the end but a prelude to a new beginning. Through this endless cycle of resets, Finality operates on a cosmic scale, seeking a humanity that can overcome the embrace and transcend with it. Beyond creating cycles, the Cocoon of Finality also has authority over time. This doesn't mean just rewinding or fast-forwarding moments, but altering reality itself. By manipulating time, Finality can reconstruct events to produce entirely new outcomes, using its powers to preserve the path of Samsara and test humanity over and over. At the start, we thought that the Cocoon of Finality was focused only on Earth, but we found out later that it visited multiple planets in the solar system and did the same there. However, the only planet that succeeded with its embrace was Earth, while the other planets were destroyed due to their failures. We also know that Sa, who was trying to exit the solar system to run away from the Cocoon of Finality, was stuck in the solar system and couldn't leave it. We don't know if that was the doing of the Cocoon of Finality, but it is very similar to what the Memo Keeper who appeared in Kiana's dream told her too. The Memo Keeper said that the Honkai Impact Third World is beyond the reach of the Aeons, and not even the Aeon of Trailblaze was able to find it. This could indicate that the Cocoon of Finality is trying to prevent any entities from both entering to the solar system or leaving it. From being the core of all harsher powers to its role in pushing humanity towards an unknown evolution, the Cocoon of Finality is both a guide and a judge in the Honkai universe. It stands at the center of every conflict and every harsher, silently observing each attempt humanity makes to overcome it. At the end of part 1 of the Honkai Impact Third main story, humanity on Earth finally manages to get the embrace of the Cocoon of Finality, and Kiana became the Harsher of Finality, getting an end or setting an end to the unending cycle of embrace. During part 1.5 of the Honkai Impact Third main story, we learned that the Cocoon of Finality did the same to Venus as well, but the people of Venus failed to receive the embrace of the Cocoon of Finality, and therefore their planet was destroyed by the Cocoon of Finality. In part 2 of the Honkai Impact Third main story, we are exploring the solar system now, and we may hear more stories about the Cocoon of Finality and what it did once we visit more planets. But for now, that's all we know about the Cocoon of Finality in Honkai Impact Third. Let me know your opinion about the Cocoon of Finality in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact Third and Honkai Star Rail. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.
Kiana. アイソンの宝物にこれは彼女の物語。それは幾千幾万の他の人たちの物語。これは私たちが共に作った物語。これは愛の物語。きっと愛に満ちた結末がある。何か足りない気がする。あ、そうだ。こうして次はこう。よし、これでいこう。キアナ、出撃。